Ugh. Hmm. His journal. Kachino's journal documents a couple of months of Kachino's activities. It contains a detailed ledger describing many of his business deals over the last few months, including the sale of chems and weapons. It is clear at a quick glance that these transactions are his own personal finances, and this is done behind the back of the Omerta family management structure. He also talks in great detail about many sexual encounters with Gamora's prostitutes, including Joanna. After nearly every off-the-book sale or sexual tryst, he vows that this one will be his last. But it never is. Oh, he got dirt on him.
The fuck are you? You again?
I found this ledger that proves some of your side businesses.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
I'll consider giving this to you for some cash.
Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship.
Is this journal worth 100 to you?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay, 100 caps, and you help me break up whatever the bosses have planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
What kind of specialist is Clandon?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
Okay.
Okay, toss him at me.
What about Troik?
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Do you know anything about what they're planning?
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. We know where Clandon is. No. The other way, right? That's pointing
There's
there.
some serious shit going on between
That's also
NCR and the
pointing
Legion.
at these.
Better not fuck with our power.
No, this one's pointing over here. Okay, good.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some...
Chino sent me to talk to you.
Kachino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
Oh, that wasn't helpful. Didn't find anything. We could have spawned in now. Can I examine the fucking blood? No. Nothing spawned in there. Oh, a safe. Behind the goddamn cabinet. Enough tapes. These tapes contain horrific sounds of murder and violence. You hear Clandon engaging in violent sex with women, and then hear the sounds of visceral and violent murder being carried out. Jesus.
Good to see you again.
I think the authorities would like to hear these tapes I found.
I think I should kill you before you have a chance to show those tapes to anyone. What do I have to lose?
I give you the tapes if you promise to leave Vegas and never come back. You can have the tapes, but I'll keep them to myself and then... Sure, give me more.
All right, give me the tape. I'm going a long way away from Vegas, but you better hope that you and I never see each other again.
Whoa! Over here!
Everything's fine. I believe Troy's in Lower Brimstone. This area. What's up, dude?
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
Uh-huh. Only need one more for Nancy. Weapons. Take all the ammo. But there's presumably more in these boxes that I'm not allowed to interact with. Ugh.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
Tell me what happened with the prostitute.
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
You know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
I have a couple questions.
All right, have at it.
What kind of chems were you doing?
That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
That doesn't sound like enough to get you to lose the whole night.
What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that.
Doesn't sit well. Talk to Big Sol or look around for some evidence to exonerate him. How did the family find out about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts.
I can try and get you out of the contract.
You'd do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done, but you'd be doing me a solid if you would. I've been talking to Big Sol mostly.
Yeah. Sounds like you were set up just to get guns on the cheap.
What the fuck are you looking at?
About to be a dead you. Big Sol.
Hey, you're Cachino's friend. You got business with me?
Mick and Ralph are curious why you stopped buying guns.
Sorry, but I don't know you from Adam, and you don't have any business getting in our business.
Well, what kind of business do you do here?
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is?
Like to talk about Troik.
Ah, Troik. What's he want? Some more jet? A fresh batch of girls? Maybe a guy or two this time.
Something about his story doesn't sit right.
What, that he's a murdering jethead? Not a new story around here.
Greg wants to see about negotiating some lower prices for weapons for you guys. Greg is pretty strung out. He'll be more trouble than he's worth.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Okay, tell Troik he can hit the road.
I'll do it.
Business is good. All the family...
Have you found out anything to help?
Yeah, Big Sal agreed to let you go.
Holy shit. Really? Okay, I'll help you. But I'm getting the hell out of here first chance I get.
So what can you tell me about the guns the Omertas have?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
How do you get the guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
I got a couple more questions.
Okay.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
If you don't deploy the thermite yourself, I'll tell the bosses what you're planning. Yeah, just give me the thermite, man.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
What is thermite?
Thermite is a mix of rust and aluminum dust. If you add a little heat, a massive amount of heat is spit out. It gives off enough heat to melt through just about anything. It should make short work of the weapons.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
There goes. Thermite for you. Thermite for you. Thermite for you. A little thermite for you. Well.
Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
Landon is dead.
Oh, is that right? Was that your handiwork? Well, I can't say I'm sad to see him go. He gave me the fucking creeps.
What's the next step in breaking up the boss's plan?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
And how do we do that?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
Yeah, they're gonna expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them.
All right, I'll take care of them. Just give me the word when to start shooting.
What happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
I don't exactly like you, though. Alright, let's do it.
Hurry and get ready. I'll be waiting for you there when you're ready.
Just already with the weapons out.
Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready. Just say the word. I suggest doing it while they're talking.
Let's have
to
some
drop on 'em.
words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking. So I assume you know why we called you here.
I hear you lost some guns.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die of failure.
As a last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
So tell me about it.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the Strip, so when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the Strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy, then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the Strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
It's fucking terrible. They'll just become the 87th tribe. Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come. I'm here!
Oh, I want to get up.
Over here!
Yeah, see? Completed.
Hey,
How little we know. Completed. Big Sal's password. Form yes, man. The Omertas are no longer a threat. No longer a threat. Didn't like you. Let that be a lesson to the fucking remaining people.
You'd be crazy to put your money on either side of the coming battle.
That's why I'm betting on me. Oh, I'm so heavy. What did I pick up? Alright, he gave me a weapon. Not off. Penthouse.
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty neat. The Omertas were plotting to destroy the Strip, so I killed their conspirators.
Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero. I am serious. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
The NCR hates me. They won't let me 1,000 feet from Kimball. Why did House want Kimball alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
The NCR hate me. They won't let me within 1,000 feet.
You are so misunderstood. Well, it's their loss. Forget about the president. We've got something more important to take care of.
I don't know.
This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal.
Alright, well, hold on. Let me just reload. Then I'll go help him a little. Like, I still need to find, what's his face, White. A wild child is enough. Daddy's home. For them not to let you near Kimball. Fair enough. I blew up the long 15, yeah. I did it for some sick armor, though. I'm not wearing it, but you know what? Just put it on. They didn't die for nothing.
Howdy. Something else I can help you with?
I'm looking for Corporal White. I was told he had spoken to you.
Yes. He said he was looking into the water shortage, but I haven't heard back from him. Got the feeling he wasn't here in any official way. White was talking to me about computer stuff and water delivery schedules through the pipes, but I'm just a farmer. Tech stuff is beyond me. The last person I saw him talking to was Lieutenant Romanowski. Romanowski's around here somewhere. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
Goodbye. Manowski, huh?
What is it?
Looking for Corporal White. You're not gonna follow him on. Trent told me you seen him.
Corporal White is currently solving the mystery of the Great Water Shortage. Tried to convince me he had proof even. I didn't buy any of it. He went over to West Side to talk to Tom Anderson. Anderson's a follower of the apocalypse. Helps the people in West Side grow crops or something.
Crops in West Side. The apparent water shortage here can't be a coincidence, then.
I really don't see the connection. Look, I'm a soldier, not a scientist. I just do my job.
You haven't heard anything more from White?
Haven't seen him. Serves him right if the NCR declares a Maywall.
You have something against White?
He's a glory hound, always looking for a way to get promoted to ranger. Thinks he's too good to be a regular trooper like the rest of us. They're based out of the old fort in Freeside. They supposedly helped the NCR out at some point, but they go their own way now. They know stuff about tech and medicine and usually help out anybody who asks. Can't say I know any more than that.
Yeah, Trent says you're not getting the full allotment of water.
The Office of Science and Industry has carefully calculated the amount of water needed for these crops. The whole thing is handled by computer. Besides, most of these crops look fine to me. If the farmers can't handle the job, they shouldn't have signed up in the first place. If there really is a problem, they can take it up with Lieutenant Boyd at McCarran. Farming isn't my department.
Well. The west side.
The same robots on the strip? I seen one or two of them roll past town time to time. Well, the face on them looked meaner.
Tom Anderson, can I help you?
I heard Corporal White came here to investigate a water shortage.
No one by that name has come here, I'm afraid. You must have heard wrong. You can ask around if you like. They'll all tell you the same thing.
It was easy to figure out the NCR water shortage points to you. Save me some time, will you?
Fair enough. Since you seem to have pieced it together, I won't insult you by denying it any further. I killed Corporal White to protect Westside's self-reliance. It was rash, and I regret it now. We don't have money to pay for the water, so I rigged a pump station to divert water to the local cisterns from time to time.
I'd rather not turn you in, but somebody else might come looking for White.
If the NCR thinks White was killed by, say, members from the Scorpions gang, it may be enough for them to close the case.
Alright.
Thank you. What happened was regrettable, but I'll make sure it never happens again.
Liked by the followers. Only liked? I guess my karma did reset, actually. Is that a one perk? The wild child. Just nuke the long 15, it's fine. Oopsie, sorry. Not my fault. Up or down? Seems like up to me.
Something I can do for you?
You're back.
I have an update on Corporal White.
Don't tell me. He married the hooker.
Gang called the Scorpions murdered him. A man named Anderson witnessed it.
Shit. That's why you don't go wandering off looking for some call girl on the strip without telling somebody first. Anderson. Is that the followers of the Apocalypse, Anderson?
No, nothing else. He wants you to increase the water flow to Freeside. Said it'd be lost otherwise.
Man, that guy's got water on the brain. Knows more about water pipes than any man should. If he says we're losing water, I think the Colonel would listen to that. I'll talk to him about it. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. The MPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
Okay. Not enough to update my status with them. Still a wild child. Well, shit.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Oh, the jails were upstairs, right? Yeah, okay, they're here. Our way to get some NCR karma. South Vegas ruins, east entrance. The soft-hearted devil. Is that enough for them to not shoot me on sight? I think I did everything at Camp Golf. They still love me. He's thinking to work with this one answer when all your boom. Things like a boom. Well, telling Crocker that the boomers will help fuck me in any way, and would that bring my fame up? Look it up. Alright, we can go tell Mick, I guess. wrong side. Well, the rat's back. No children, though.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
Thanks. Actually, good. 3 stem bags. Always useful.
You like that?
Oh. Tell me, do you like a... I don't know. Death claw to the face? You don't seem to have liked it. I see you. Hello, peekaboo.
Help!
Hmm.
People say...
Welcome back, bud.
No. Yeah, this has always been finicky.
Welcome back, buddy. Like... Welcome back, bud.
Well, that sucks. No pimp boy for us.
The Legion is bad enough. The last thing we need around here is even tougher NCR Ranger thugs coming along.
You drunk? Yeah, everything's just saying do quests. I'm pretty sure I've done like most of them. I don't know, maybe I missed something. Does the ears thing at Forlorn Hope give me... fame? It might, and if it does, then you just have to hunt legionaries. Guess I can look that up, see if it gives me fame. Legion ears. not done, right? Like, it continues onward, right? He did. I think he did say it finished. Where's Forlorn Hope again? There it is.
Is there something?
How's morale doing?
The best it's been since the camp started.
Well, shit.
Hey.
Hello. Ten of spades.
About time.
I guess I could console command my fame with them back up.
We put our trust in Hanlon and look where it got us. Makes you wonder if we can trust anyone at all.
Who's the guy in charge? Doctor, you don't need any more help, do you? What? The blowfly came in.
I wanted to thank you again for saving my patients. It's nice.
How are things around camp?
Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated.
Yeah.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
I don't think there's any, like, quests sans the one I'm trying to do at the actual dam. And, of course, the final one. The final battle. I don't think there's just a random quest here, though. Jesus.
What the hell's going on in your crazy head?
Sorry.
What's up?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Yeah. Alright, I guess. just try telling them that the boomers are on their side. Like, I don't think Wild Child's that far into the hate, considering they don't shoot at me. I think neutral would be enough to get me in that mission.
NCR should take this chance now that Mr. House is out of the way. I won't be missing Mr. House, that's a given. The strip's better off without him.
This one or the other one? Jesus.
I didn't expect to see you here. I hope you're not here to cause trouble.
The boomers are
I hope
coming.
you've returned with good news.
They agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Didn't shift. It didn't shift. It's just still Wild Child.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Another assignment?
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yeah, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
I mean, I already looked into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
So what do you want me to do to him?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use.
Well, I heard there's bad blood between Pacer and the Vangrass, but the Vangrass are fucking dead. Pacer's addicted to Jet, even though he has a heart condition.
That could be useful, but I'm afraid I don't have the background and know how to take advantage of that knowledge.
Add a little psycho to his Jet. Wild Wasteland, I was hoping you'd know. I was hoping you'd know.
Damn it, I'm an ambassador, not a doctor. You'll have to find some other way. I'm sure something will turn up. If you think you found something but are unsure, report back and I'll let you... It may be tough to find a way to completely throw off suspicion, however. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with. Diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
What do I need to do?
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here and we'll take it from there.
I'll talk to the king.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
King's Gambit. I still have the favor from the king, right? We could just kill Pacer. He is a little punk. Well, in his room.
Did you hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside.
Yeah, that was me. Not exactly hiding. I could do it. You sense danger.
What can the king do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against the NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
The Kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Boom. Done. Hopefully I stop being a wild child now.
Word is, the leader of the Fiends got taken down. I would have done it myself, if he ever had the courage to step into Freeside.
Rex, just why aren't you up there with the king? Might as well. Come on. Me and my dog.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
One more loading screen. Well, two more. I gotta get into the building. One more now.